Hi, I'm Joe with Precision Air in Columbia, South Carolina. Today I want to share with you a little bit about programmable thermostats. And a programmable thermostat will save you money. What you can do is you can set it at different times of the day for different temperatures. When you get up in the morning, it can be a certain temperature. When you leave for the day, it can be a certain temperature. When you get home, a certain temperature, and when you go to bed. And you ahead of time, you go ahead and program thermostat to certain times and certain temperatures. So that's going to save you money, because a lot of people, what they do is they turn it on in the morning, they go to work and forgot to turn it back down so they could save that money. And the air conditioner's running all day, or the furnace is running all day. And I'd like to walk you through a thermostat. And I'm going to walk you through a Honeywell touchscreen programmable thermostat so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about before you go purchase one. Okay, I'm going to walk you through the different options on the thermostat, and then I'm going to show you the programming. Alright, just looking at the main screen while it's in operation, you have the fan auto on, and you can have it on auto, you can have it on, or you can have it on circulate. And the way you get it back to where it was is you keep pushing it and then hit done. Alright, and now you have the system section. Alright, and right now it's on cool, and you push it and cool flashes, and we could push it again, goes to auto, again emergency heat, then off, then cool again, and I hit done. And this is just to change it from one thing to another, heating or cooling. We also have the schedule button, the hold button, the clock button, screen, and more. And then you have your temperature adjustment, where you can manually override at any time. If you feel the temperature is not comfortable, you can manually override it until the next period. Alright, the schedule button, when I push it, it'll show a time, a temperature for heating, and a temperature for cooling. And then it has a section for leave, awake, leave, return, and sleep. Obviously we know what wake up in the morning is, leave in the morning, return home in the evening, and then when you go to sleep. So if I wanted to edit, I just push the edit button. Right now this is telling us this is what the schedule is for 6 a.m. on Thursday. Wake up in the morning. Leave is not scheduled, because in this case this is a commercial property, so the customer wanted to override the leave and return schedule because they just have a wake up for the business and sleep for the business. So it's only 2 periods, where the residential customer would use all 4. Return at the end of the day in a home, and then go to sleep at night. Alright, so at this office we have it set for 85 on cool and 60 at night for heating. Back to wake up again, 76 and 68. So you see, no one at the office has to remember to cut the temperature up or down in the winter or summer. All they have to do is program it ahead of time, and it's going to go to those temperatures. I'm going to hit schedule again. Alright, I'm going to hit edit this time. Alright, I can choose any day I want to edit. I'm going to choose Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm going to edit this and make it like a homeowner would. Alright, it's 6 in the morning. Of course, I get up at 5, so I'm going to set it at 5 in the morning. I would like it 77 degrees and in the cooling, and in the winter, you know what? I want it warm in the morning. I don't like to get up to a really cold house. I tend to like to sleep in when that happens. Okay, so wake up in the morning, 5 a.m., 77 on cool, 72 on heat when we change from one period to another. Alright, I'm going to push leave, and when I leave in the morning, it's probably about 6:15. So I'm gonna, at 6:15, it's gonna cut back, and I'm going to set it to just a few degrees above where it normally would, or in this case about 5 degrees. So 81 on cooling for the day while I'm gone, and in the heating I want to set it down to 60. Now keep in mind, you can't expect your air conditioning to do a lot of catching up during extreme temperatures, whether extreme cold or hot. Alright, so at the end of the day, get off at 6:15 or get home at 6:15. I want it cool. And let's say 76. Heating, I want it 69. Alright. Alright, sleep at the end of the day at night. Most people don't go to sleep at 7 p.m., so I'm raising this one up. I'm going to say 10. Alright, I like sleeping with it really cool, so I'm going to have it at 59. And I surely wouldn't want it at 85, the heating at 59, and I surely wouldn't want the cooling at 85. I'd want to turn that down to 74. So now my thermostat, 5 days of the week, I haven't set Saturday or Sunday, but now my thermostat will know what to do and when to do it. It's going to save me a lot of money, and it's going to save me the time and being uncomfortable. For more information, please contact us on our website, Twitter, or Facebook. Maybe even give us a call.